Okay, so one quick question. Have you had the Nigerian jollof rice?
No.
How about the Ghana jollof rice?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. I was going to ask this
The thing is,
and the answer to that question would have determined if you live here alive or not.
Between them, one of us will kill him. So let's see. Yeah. So let's see. Make you try out. How did I feel when I got the job? It was confusing, if we're being honest, because I got the call from Jamaica. You know, you got a call from Jamaica saying, hey, do you want to come feature in a Jamaican film? It's not even, do you want to come feature in a Nigerian film that's being shot in Jamaica? No, do you want to feature in a Jamaican film? And I'm like, how the hell did you find me?
Yeah, hey.
But yeah, I guess the internet, and they had watched some of my things and everything. So it was fascinating that our work right now, what we're doing in Nollywood is going so far that there's an appreciation for it on the complete other side of the world. So for me, that was the initial reaction that, oh, like this is crazy. We're actually linking the two sides. Nollywood is going really far. So I was grateful. I was like, I'm thankful that my work is going out there. So that was the entire thing, and then it started out as an idea. We discussed this thing a long time ago, and then we managed to put it together. We got some amazing partners on board, and here we are now. In Nigeria, shot the film already. So yeah, that was my feeling.
My very first excitement came from going to Africa, from knowing that I'm coming to Africa. I mean, it's Africa. I heard it was Ghana, and I didn't have to read the script to accept, right? When my manager called me and she was like, yo, there's this film, you have to audition for this film. It's going to Ghana. And I was like, oh, Ghana. I've always heard about Ghana, I've always seen Ghana on the internet. I've never been to Africa before, so coming to Africa, it was beautiful. Another thing is that when I read the script, I know it was a different character again, because Jamaica has this prototype. I wouldn't call it a prototype characters, but it's always someone trying to make it from either music, from the ghetto. They have to face some kind of adversity. They're from poor backgrounds, etc., etc. And this is a doctor who is from an affluent family. He has enough money to move to Africa and trace his roots and find his origins, and I think it was beautiful. So I just accepted. Yeah.
What I think the main interesting part about this film was, it wasn't even necessarily about Ghana per se. You understand? It was about Africa. It's about making the connection to Africa. Ghana just happened to be the thing that we use to showcase that thing, that because it's not just Ghana that Jamaicans are from. We're largely from West Africa, but all around Africa in general. Obviously, it's impossible to shoot in all these different countries. So for me, it was sort of not just representing Ghana, representing the entire of Africa to show that we're not just saying come back home to Ghana, or like Jamaicans or Caribbean people should come back to Ghana. The fact is, especially those of us in West Africa and them in the Caribbean, we are linked, period. It's just a fact that we were literally transported from one place and went dropped in the complete other side. So when I was on the other side, one thing that surprised me was we're literally like just the same. And apart from the way we talk, we like the same food, we listen to the same types of music, we love the same, we have the same affinity for dance, we grow the same types of flowers, we do the same types of bad activities. we like to indulge in some natural remedies. So it was interesting to see just how similar it is. So that was my interesting part of the thing, just trying to portray Africa in that way to go show that, okay, like I'm representing the whole of the continent, to go pull this guy who is in the Caribbean and who wants to find his roots, and oh yeah, no, let's bring him home.
For me, you know, I always believe that, I mean, everything is challenging. Everything is a challenge. Everything is a challenge. Life is a challenge. And I mean, if we're gonna sit down and cry,
then we're not gonna be able to do anything.
they won't be able to do
I
anything.
think for both of us, the shared challenge, not even just for the actors, but for the producers and for everyone involved, was the sheer ambition of the project. Because understand that there's no one has ever done anything like this before. Never. You understand? We shot between Barbados, we shot in Jamaica, flew all the way to Ghana. We had crew members flown in from Brazil, from America, from Jamaica, from all sorts of, they flew me all the way from Nigeria over there to do my scenes, and then flew this person back and forth. It's not an easy, it's not an easy thing. It's not easy. And especially when one small thing goes wrong, the entire thing could have...
I remember one of the biggest challenges we had was going to Ghana. Because they waived the visa thing in Jamaica for Ghana. But the airport wasn't updated.
Didn't realize that,
and so on the day we were supposed to fly, they turned us back. They were like, nah, you can't go because you don't have a visa for Ghana.
Which is actually a great, so quick plug-in to anyone who's watching. The entire point of this project and this collaboration that we're trying to do is to create opportunities where we're able to move back and forth without any obstacles. So for those of you who don't know, the Caribbean is literally just on the other side of an ocean. Yep. All right, it's about 6.5 hours away if we're able to go directly.
If we're able to go directly.
But as it stands now, we have to go through either the US or the UK. You have to go somewhere. Ask. It's like you have to go and ask your master. Master, I beg you, I want to go and see my brother. Yeah, I want to go see my brother. Can you please let me go? It makes no sense. It makes no sense, you know. So that's one thing that we're really trying to push with this project. The whole idea of creating a situation where soon, not just charter flights, but airlines are going to start realizing that, listen, there's a ton of Africans who would like to go to the Caribbean. There's a ton of people in the Caribbean who would like to come to
When I was coming here, I went to New York, Istanbul, in Turkey. And
then came here. Nah, man, there's zero chance that I'm ever going to regret ever doing.
Zero.
Apart from it wasn't even a financial thing, even though the reason I quit, for the record, I was working in the corporate world and everything, and I had the passion, but the job that I had moved into, it really wasn't the best. So I was unhappy in that point in my life. Not that the entire corporate world was annoying me, because I'd been in it my entire life. But in that moment, I was unhappy. And another offer came that was in a different direction. I had more than when I was a teenager. And another offer came, big offer. And I was going to make everything that I earned in a year in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, man, in one day, because I was trying to juggle both jobs, and they were like, oh, listen, how much do you earn in a year? How much do you earn in a year? Because we're tired of all this, I need to go to work. How much do you earn in a year? Just write it down for us. And I'm like, I topped it up a little and I put it there. And they're like, okay, no, that's fine, we'll give it to you today. The very next day I went to work, I was like, dear sir, it has been so amazing working for you. It is with utter regret that I typed to share with you my profound love for you, but I have to leave. Yeah, and I never looked back, mainly because I thought I was just going to do that job and then go back to the corp. I was going to go back to banking. But as is the way with Nigeria, there's just something about it that sucks you in. It may not be the most glamorous place to live, but the opportunities that exist here, unparalleled.
I think it's glamorous, actually.
Unparalleled.
Yeah.
So I came here, and then it's been an incredible journey. But to the main question, the point that I felt that I've actually made the right decision, it's things like this. Sitting in your house and getting a call from Jamaica, you fly to Jamaica, you meet people. I flew to Barbados, I got an amazing reception in Barbados. I get calls, I go shoot in Kenya, I get calls, I go shoot in South Africa. I meet so many random people and do so many random things. I ended up as a co-producer of this Jamaican film, which was insane. How am I going to be a co-producer of a Jamaican film that's in cinemas? You understand? But that's just life, and that was from meeting different people and running around and doing all these different things. So I've had a lot more fulfillment in my life than I would have had if I stayed in that job. So no, absolutely no regrets.
Let Molly take this one.
You want me to do it?
I just went black. I don't know why.
Because I actually have mainly because I'm from here. I know precisely what the people need to. For anybody who's interested in watching Joseph, or who thinks that it's not one of those films that we're gonna say, oh, come watch because there's explosions or like we're running around and everything.
No, it's not.
But the reality is, we have done something that has never been done before, and we are trying to create an entirely new dynamic and a paradigm shift that has never been attempted before, and connecting two worlds that people don't really think about, Africa and the Caribbean. We've always existed, we've always known about each other, but connected. We're just, I mean, one day I'll go to
we know
Barbados.
very little about each other.
They know almost nothing.
Yeah,
they know next to nothing about. I'll tell this story because it's not even a way to be offensive, but I'm trying to emphasize to you how little we know about each other. When I was on set of the film in Jamaica, this lady came up to me. She's an elderly lady. She wasn't being offensive or anything. She came to me and she's like, oh, I don't want you to think, please don't be offended, but I want to take a picture of you. And I was like, oh, that's fine. So she took the picture. She came back to me again and she was like, please don't be offended. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to show you how ignorant I've been. And she had just sent a message to her niece and she showed me the message and she was like, I didn't think it was possible for Africans to be good looking.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, and this she's not being offensive. She's not being she's just being real. She's telling me that she genuinely she's an old woman.
It's what's being.
She's like all she's known is that Africa has flies and it's dirty and there's a bunch of poor people. So she didn't think it was possible for someone to actually be not good looking, but I guess to show up an element of success and whatnot. Yeah. So just that alone showed me how we know next to nothing about
even
each
when
other
I snap, even when I post stories on Instagram, people are like, "That's Africa," and I'm like, "Yeah, where do you think I am?"
So that's the whole point of the film that we're trying to do. So for anyone who's even interested in expanding their world and understanding that there's a whole world out there that is open to us, which is the Caribbean. Yeah. Go watch the film and you can finally understand what it is that we're missing out on. And it's a story that anyone can relate to. What we like to do in Nollywood, we like to say that if it's not this particular type of film, then we don't like it. Or if it's not that particular type of film, then we don't like it. If we keep doing that, we will never do serious films over here. Never, ever. So understand what you're going to watch. Please go out and watch it and have a good time. Understand that you're going to see a film that has a message and that has meaning beyond just running around and jumping around, which are amazing films, but this time I think we did something pretty special. So if you want to be connected to that movement, absolutely give it a try. And I think it's an amazing film, so you will not regret watching it. Like I said, when you go there, you realize how similar we are. So literally everyone that I worked with, not just him, there was another guy, Christopher McFarlane.
Yeah, Chris McFarlane.
Amazing guy, great. He couldn't come down. Also Jamaican and everything, but we got along like this because once again, we are so similar. It's like uncanny. So to get along with this, it's like if you talk to your guy from Ikorodu or this thing. Yeah, it's literally like the same thing. So that is the idea. The two of us are trying to do something that's just not just hopefully going to stop with this film. Ideally, I'm trying to do a couple more things in Jamaica. I've had calls from Jamaica to do other things as well. Hopefully we'll try and get him a couple more jobs in Nollywood, and slowly we'll have more people from Nollywood going to the Caribbean, not just Jamaica, Trinidad, anywhere else, because they watch our films and they're interested in our films, and they would be interested in having us go there. So that's the door that we're trying to open, and hopefully from now, we'll next year I believe we should have. By God's grace, remember this interview. If we are here next year, we're going to be talking about some amazing things about what we've done and everything.
Any final words from me?
Yeah.
Guys, listen. Bring the scripts. Bring the scripts. That's my final word.
Mawuli, how about you?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's actually supporting Nollywood, not the people who. A lot of the time, all we do is point and laugh. Ha ha ha! Look at the mistake. Look at this. Look at that. No. If that's all we're gonna do, we're never gonna go anywhere. Never. So for those of you who are appreciating it, people who go and watch a film and say, "Oh, I saw those mistakes, but I thought the film was fantastic. Or I saw those mistakes and I thought this was a great film. Or I saw that and I thought they could have done better." That's the attitude that we need, and those are the people that we love.
I met someone yesterday, and they were saying that they don't watch Nollywood films, and I was like, "Why don't you watch Nollywood films? It's your people."
No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. You can't make everyone happy.
If you don't support it, then how will it grow?
No, it's fine. We don't expect everyone to watch it. I'm not saying everyone should come and watch it. So what I'm saying is the people who are supporting, thank you guys so much. And, we'll do our best to keep raising the bar in a couple of years.
Sure.
Bra.